The band is Lost. That's their name. The music style, melodic death metal or mellow death. Hello, Bucharest. There are lyrics. And like everything in this town, they're real and raw. There are people here almost single-handedly trying to stop the spread of HIV. In this corner of Bucharest, the soundtrack to the big society is death metal. On drums, Mihai Tamaseu, aka Tasse. He's part of a team of young health workers giving out clean needles to addicts, condoms to prostitutes, trying to stem a HIV tidal wave.
It's a struggle to reduce the risks of HIV infection, hepatitis B, hepatitis C. It's a night-by-night street work.
What's the connection between that music and what you do out on the street?
The connection is that the people that I work with are doing the same thing that I do here, but I was lucky. I was lucky to discover drums, to discover music. At the drums in a live show, you can be whatever the you want.
This is the Night Watch, the rickety ambulance on the front line of harm reduction. So from death metal drummer to uniformed outreach worker, huh?
Yes, yes. It's the other part of me.
People like the World Bank's Global AIDS Programme are warning that a raft of countries in Eastern Europe are on the brink of a new HIV epidemic. Not news to Tasse. What's driving it? Cheaper, synthetic heroin alternatives. Your average heroin addict, how many times a day will he shoot heroin?
Let's say at least 3 times. At least.
And then with legal highs, how many times will they, on average, shoot up?
Beyond 30 shootings.
Oh, beyond 30?
Beyond 30.
So 6 times a day with heroin and 30 times a day possibly with a legal high?
Yes, yes.
So the likelihood of you being infected goes through the roof?
Yes, yes, exactly.
First stop outside the train station, to the Addicts underground. The headlights pick up the entrances to the tunnels, Bucharest's underworld of addiction. A beacon beckons.
Ce pungă? De syringe?
Dirty needles exchanged for clean ones. Remember these yellow buckets.
Syringe și prezervative.
Then through the hubbub and headlights, Janine's mum and dad arrive. Janine, thankfully, stays asleep.
Că eu nu trag. Mi-a dat și bagă-le și pe acolo. Mai avem încă un copil.
What age is your little baby?
Aproape de ani. Luna care vine pe 7 împlinește de ani. Nu găseai la lasă.
Where do you all live together?
Într-o casă fără fără uși, fără nimic.
And what's life like living with a little baby where you live? And then it dawns, clean needles round the house might be the only thing that makes this little life a little bit better.
This is basically needle exchange.
Dan Popescu is the team leader. He's seen it all on these streets. He's even seen people get better. Money is running out for this service, and money is time. And time is what harm reduction is all about.
Let's say it's first step is trying to not quit drugs, but to shoot less often. If us as a team, harm reduction as a service, is there all the time and friendly, it hooks you when you need to be hooked.
Yeah.
Because you can take that decision now. 20 minutes from now it changes.
They work late into the night. The following day, they do it all again. Next up, Ferentare, District 5, Bucharest. The kids carry the yellow buckets here. What's your name?
Petresile.
And were you born here?
Yes. Aici aveam folosite când m-ai întrebat, ai înțeles?
Da, am vrut să văd.
Oh, these are new syringes, are they?
Yes.
I see. And what do you need them for? Petrosil has become a regular, taking very small steps. Why are you wearing your dressing gown, man?
Dormeam și m-am sculat și l-am repede pe mine.
Yeah? Nice one.
Sunt îmbrăcat de la ea.
Wow, okay. Time for tea, yeah? The day the ambulance doesn't show up here, HIV time bomb.
Îți zice fratele tău, sunt 200 acolo, oricum nu poți să dau mai mult de 250.
Nu negociez.
So this is the perfect storm for drug users across Europe. Rocketing levels of illegal high injection coupled with purse strings being tightened, hitting health budgets. The political chattering classes are debating over austerity. Some people here are dying over it. The International Global Fund used to finance this sort of service here. It stopped 4 years ago. Romania has tried but struggled to plug that funding gap. Next stop on the estate. Yeah. Why are those people shouting at us now?
Because they don't want me to stop here because in their opinion I am encouraging drug use.
Oh, I see.
Ia uite, și și-a strâns în grădină.
Se înțeapă copiii, s-a înțepat o fetiță aici de 9 ani. S-a înțepat, a fost cu ea la analize. Uitați seringa, uitați.
So these are just syringes all on your staircase?
Yes, yes. Children.
If I lived in these blocks with kids, I wouldn't want to see you showing up either.
Drug users are in that area and they live there. So
Yeah.
no matter if I come or not, they will still be there. They will still be your neighbor.
But why should we care about a possible public health crisis in a poor corner of Bucharest?
Condom.
Oh, I see, condoms and syringes. Ramona will explain. She has 2 children in Bucharest, another sick baby in Britain, now in care. Why the UK?
For this job, for make money in Russia.
As a sex worker in the UK?
Yes. In
I
the
see.
street.
On the street?
Yes,
And
in the Tottenham and Ilford,
In Tottenham and Ilford, in London? I see.
Walthamstown.
What, is that right? Ramona lives under the giant heating ducts of Bucharest. They run underground into the tunnels where our story began. These are scenes you could see across Europe, which is the point. In our connected world, HIV harm reduction connected too. That's the big picture. When you're staring into the abyss, though, Small things coax you off the edge. A clean needle. A bowl of soup.
Ei, vină-mă unul încoace. Turcule, hai că nu frige.
A shoulder to cry on.
Asta e. E bine că ai pasta mică.
A good night's sleep. Thank you for watching. You can also watch my film Inside Romania's Sewers by clicking here, and you can subscribe to our channel for updates.